Kashmir is known for the shade of chinars. The shikaras floating in the Dal Lake present a heavenly picture. But unfortunate, someone has fetched everything from us. The peace that prevailed here some years back is almost missing from our beloved valley. Our youth, in whose hands there should be the pens and paper, they can be seen with stones pelting them upon the humanity. They are misguided by some fractions. When separatists motivated the youth to turn into stone pelters, they started burning the public and government property. They started raising the slogans in favor of Pakistan. Thousands of houses were burnt into ashes, and property in millions and billions was lost in these incidents. Due to this, all the famous and renowned businessmen were affected, and they had no alternative but to hibernate at their homes. Due to the tense situations prevailing in our state, the laborers were mostly affected. You know that we are required to borrow the laborers from outside the state. But how can they come here when there are no arrangements of the transport in all over the state? The vendors were also hampered. Stone pelting affects the transport as well, and we could do nothing to carry out our job. These are the drawbacks of this agitation, of this stone pelting. Due to this, we usually reached late at our jobs. That affected our business, that affected our daily life. Not only the big businessmen were hampered, but the small scale merchants, shopkeepers, laborers, and every individual of the society was negatively affected by such circumstances. The stone pelting left us jobless. We cannot come on roads to carry out our business. Then the mob used to come and loot our belongings in the form of vegetables, etc. Due to their sudden agitations and sudden stone pelting, even the hawkers cannot go for their routine work. We used to leave at 4 p.m. for our job, but due to the bad situations, the papers are not bought by the buyers. Pelters beat us and threaten us. We cannot earn our living because of this. We become almost jobless. We have to starve at times. The stone pelting and anti-nation agitation resulted in the loss of precious lives and property as well. The tense situations have made the future of our youth dark. That's why the youth has now returned back to the track. They know it better that the fruits of agitations are very much sour.
हुर्रियत नहीं चाहता है कि यहाँ पे अमन हो जाए जैसे अमन
The separatists do the propaganda. They are against the peace. They don't want the peace to prevail here. Hence, we and all the Kashmiris face many problems. Whenever peace seems to come, they go for fresh propagandas. The youth should understand the things, they should understand what's wrong and what's right. They should judge what to do and what not to do. I think whenever such a positive attitude develops in the youth's minds, such things will be curbed automatically. We the Kashmiris should live jointly. Yesterday, I saw a youth taking the exams of 8th class. He knew it that he can go ahead by education and not by stone pelting. He knows that for whom he went for stone pelting, in turn, he cannot help him to make his career bright. He has now come to his senses.
मेरे को आगे बढ़ने का है तो मुझे लगता है कि यूथ को भी समझना चाहिए कि ऐसे करने से हमारा माहौल ही खराब हो जाता है और कुछ नहीं हो जाता है
People are fed up of agitations, pelting, and fires fired from unknown gunmen. They now want to see a tenure of peace and harmony. They want to live brotherly with each other. They want to see their valley prospering by leaps and bounds.
मैं समझती हूँ जो हम नौजवान तबके की बात कर रहे हैं
I think the youth should try their best to stop from stone pelting. We are not against the program of their heads. I say this because during last year, many precious lives were taken in such conditions. That gives us the pain even today. You know, many homes lost their earning hands that were the only feeding hands for their home. How can anyone think of repeating that thing? Hence, I say that their programmers should think positively. They should learn that nothing good comes out of it. They should agree that everything goes right by means of dialogue.
आगे बढ़ाना चाहिए ताकि बातचीत हो, डायलॉग्स हो, उससे कश्मीर का मसला हल हो जाए.
Lastly, the state is back on the track of development. Let's join hands and pray to Allah for the prosperity of our beloved Jammu and Kashmir.